Once upon a time, in the heart of the lush green savanna, there lived a royal lion named Leo. As the king of the jungle, his roar was known far and wide. But Leo had a peculiar habit. He loved to interrupt. Whether it was a bird telling a story or an elephant sharing wisdom, Leo would jump in, convinced that he already knew better. One sunny morning, the animals gathered under the giant baobab to share news and tales from different corners of the savanna. Excitedly chatting were the jovial monkeys, the wise old tortoise, and the elegant antelope. As usual, Leo galloped over, and before the antelope could finish her story about the secret watering spot she'd found, Leo interrupted with a loud, "I know exactly where that is. Let me tell you about it." This continued until one day, as Leo prepared to let out a mighty roar, something unexpected happened. Nothing came out. Not a squeak, not a growl, not even a whisper. Leo, the mighty lion, had lost his voice. Worried and a bit embarrassed, Leo slinked back to his den. How could he be a king who couldn't speak, let alone roar? What would the other animals think? As the days passed, Leo realized he could no longer interrupt. Whenever he tried, his voice faltered and his jaws merely opened in silence. So, he was left with no choice but to listen. Initially, Leo was restless and uncomfortable, but as he began to tune into the conversations around him, something extraordinary happened. The meerkats spoke of their underground adventures. The hyenas shared cunning strategies to find food. Even the quiet, timid porcupine shared enchanting tales of nocturnal quests. For the first time, Leo heard more than just words. He heard laughter, excitement, and even hints of sorrow. Each story painted a vivid picture of life in every corner of the jungle. Leo began to see each animal in a new light. He found himself connecting deeply with each creature. He understood for the first time the struggles the ants face during the rainy season and the joy the birds feel with each sunrise. He also discovered a sense of humility and respect for his fellow animals. Weeks turned into months. Leo listened and learned, and the animals in return noticed the change. They found a new friend and guide in him, rather than a dominating king who sought to overshadow their voices. One starlit night, as Leo gazed at the twinkling sky, he felt a rumble deep in his chest. A soft growl escaped his throat. Surprised, he tried again, and a gentle roar echoed across the savanna. But this time, Leo had learned the beauty of balance. He didn't feel the need to interrupt or dominate. Instead, he cherished listening and let his voice be used sparingly and wisely. And so, Leo became the lion who not only ruled the savanna with his strength, but also connected deeply through the simple and profound act of listening. The animals respected him more than ever, not for his roar alone, but for the understanding and kindness that came with it. From that day on, Leo led not just with the power of his roar, but with the gentler, stronger power of his ears and his heart. And the savanna thrived in harmony, with stories flowing freely, and every voice counted, echoing the lesson that Leo had learned so well. To hear is truly golden.